Hey, Violet, I want to make sure I pick up these steaks before my chocolate all melts. Okay, so if I were to normal sort, would this just... Yeah, it would. Okay, that's fine. The only problem is this item. So we're just going to toss this one in the bin for a bit. Along with this partner, I suppose. It gives me 2 slots to work with, and an ability to run and grab junk. So we'll see if I can get anything good. There's an Earth Nut or a sword there, so I'll go ahead and check that. I'm gonna assume Earth Nut. It is. See, I can read these guys. They're open. They're books. They're not particularly wise books, but they are books. See, that's actually why they're called books. Plot twist. Not even a plot twist, it's just canon now. It's not actually the canon, but I'm gonna say it is for the sake of saying it is, you know? I could try Dream Avenue, but that would go through my items. I already know how this is gonna run. So next up, sword. Again. Bring it, sword! And one more. Hammer. Another one with the axe. Gonna try to speed through this gauntlet as quick as I can with what resources I do got. Cheyenne, I'm not even gonna use your elemental weakness because I want to continue to gain items off you. Give me the speed nut followed by your meat. Give me that steak. He actually did it. Good man. And yeah, I'm not picking up that in this room. Don't worry about it. Never happened. Never had it. Not an item. It's fake. Why don't I switch out change? Because for some reason I just don't. Why am I trying to switch Earth? Earth is going to do nothing here because this thing is resistant to that. So we're going to go Cloud. And beat the hell out of it this way. Ow. See, I actually should be low enough that even if it's just popping up for a little bit, I could do a lot of damage here. Yeah, it's enough. And look at that. Now, Lich. Time to make you my bitch. I know. I've probably said that one before, but I do not care because this guy's not going to be there for long. And now we're back to business. Gotcha. That's the spirit. Serpent. Gonna switch over to fire toggle. There we go. That's the spirit. That's the bit. Okay. See, now if only every fight against this guy could go that smoothly. Get your bubbles out. There we go. Bubbles out. Got him. Now I can just heal up my energy a little bit. Yep, skill and coffins. Lich Plus. Now is where we have the fun begin. Even though he's literally the last guy in this part of the gauntlet. He explodes. That's why he's fun. Has any of these started to melt yet, so I know whether or not I can afford to do this? Yeah, well... Okay, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna eat the steaks and pray that this one doesn't melt first. If it melts first, then I'll just take the L on that chocolate. I say this before I take... There we go, I'm actually taking damage. That was not me intentionally taking it. That one definitely wasn't. Dodge this. Dodge that again. Hit him one last time, and he's down. Ta-da! A glaive for my efforts. No puddle? No puddle. We're gonna go... Strength. I feel like strength and spirit are gonna be the big ones to focus on this time because of the solar gun and the amount of damage I need to generally be able to do the things. Turn up the sun just a wee bit and hope that it does something. If it doesn't do something, well, you'll know. If it does do something, that's great. I swear I just saw a solar bug here. Like a solar bamboo shoot on the little tile of the roof. Can I go ahead and do solar smithing with anything worthwhile? Let's see, I already know this is currently capped at Blood Sword because I haven't gotten above that. Not worried about capping spears out anytime soon. I do need to upgrade my hammers though, so if I can get some more hammer times going, that'd be great. I'm just trying to measure which ones I need to grab. Or how much I need to grab. And then of course I'll need to actually grab the hammer that I'm trying to switch off. I think I have another one sitting in here. If not, then I'll go like smack a skeleton or something. No, I got a battle axe, we're good. I even got a club to switch to. Ta-da! It's you! See, I said the line. It's me, Smith. I am the line dropper. Make another blue axe, which is fine, because that lets me make a better hammer. Time to lock in on smithing, as I immediately just hit regular old goods for 4 out of those 5. Ta-da! It's just a hammer. It's an axe flavor, but it's a hammer. Yeah, 10 times and still just fine. Plus 5 or plus 2. Bleh. But I can combine it with the hammers. The normal hammer. The war hammer. Now I just need 399,000... Or, not... I just misspoke there. That's silly. I should not need anywhere near that many hammers. But 39,999 more of these and I'll be good. Please don't actually keep count. I'm not making anywhere near that many. I don't think historically I've played this game enough to get that many. Definitely not way back then, but I mean, I know I had a hammer like that. Blood mace. I think that's what it's called. Oh, a fine job. Well, I don't have to worry about being cursed with it. 11 good. Or 11 great. Yeah, plus 3. So, battle axe and a warhammer. So we're 2 more warhammers down to get the 40k. That's the whole meme here for the people that don't know, for some reason. I think it's gotten bigger lately. I don't know, I don't really keep up with it. But is it enough? Superb! It was enough! 13. Okay. SP hammer. Reduces damage to weapons, but I don't care about that. Because now we're gonna make the Morning Star. This one I do remember making recently. But it was on my personal save when I was just screwing around. And yes, I do enjoy this game enough to have a personal save that is... I'm not going to say concurrent with this one, because it's from a few months ago, but... It was recent enough. It was when I was still doing Bach 1. No, it's still SP though. Let's go. But is it SP for being a Morning Star, or is it SP for being... Oh, no, it is SP for being a Morning Star. Let's go! It's definitely way better than I've currently got, so I'll switch over to it. Did any of these melt in the meantime? I'd imagine no, they didn't. Okay, I thought that one of them would have by now, but it didn't. Sad to see, but that's okay. Hammers? What am I lacking? I'm tied with my swords, that's what I got. And I know that if I remember right, I can't make any of these until I have limit 99. Which sucks. I need to be super skilled with hammers now. Which is kind of what I'm working on anyway, so it works. Oh, one of the chocolates went. Let's go. Okay. Yes. Hey, Violet. Don't want to carry that because it's got nothing to melt onto. So I just need to collect a couple more stakes then. And we'll go... see, I could do Catacombs again, but that feels bleh. Ruins is too easy if I'm doing it the normal way. Oh, you're cooked. That's what happens when you're an undead existing in the sunlight. I don't know why you decided to do that. It was a bad decision. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Chocolate covered. All of it. Perfect. Let's see if I can find some more. These guys should have reset. I don't want to get myself stuck in here again, because I usually do. Hey, I'll take a bronze sword for 0 effort. That's fine. Step into the sunlight, pick up a sword, business as usual, stab a guy without actually having to stab a guy. No, I'm faster at punching. Drop a steak. Thank you. I love when they listen. It's great. I can just fall off here. Hopefully I don't actually fall off, though. Haha. That was all energy. Would have been cooler if one of those were life. You took my steak, you piece of shit. You took the one item I wanted to keep. Granted, you took any item, so I immediately lost every chance to grab anything off you I wanted. So fair take. You are gonna drop a steak. He didn't listen. That's what happens when you confidently decide to declare something like that, I suppose. Why am I doing it this way instead of going to, like, the catacombs or something? I don't know. Change the pace, change the scenery. There we go, steak. You're also gonna drop one, right? I'm asking, not declaring. No, he dropped the sword! What? I forgot that was their rare item. Actually, I have enough inventory now that the chocolate's melted that I can just snag this. Now I don't have to worry about overheating, I think. I'm not sure if it actually helps with the overheating part. I'm so glad their explosion's small, because that would have hurt just a little bit. Not sure what else I need to do to make sure I'm ready to take on gold, but an inventory full of chocolate-covered steaks is definitely a step in the right direction. Why do I call them steak when they're meat? I don't know, I just call them steaks. Don't mind me questioning myself like that. Let's see, I'll just empty this inventory out real quick. I'm not going to toss these cards away, but I am going to put them away. I don't know when I'd actually be using Justice, I'm not going to lie. I mean, I can imagine it being kind of nice in Dream Avenue, but that's really it. And they toss you a ton of cards like that anyway. Solar Nut has a little expiring to it, Lita. I don't want it anymore. But where can I reasonably speedrun my skills here? Hammer 18 is going to take a while to fix. Do you have any suggestions, lady? No? No, just keep up the good work. That's fair. I'll keep up the good work, lady. Welcome to Chad Dragadon. I've seen you a little bit. I haven't watched any of your runs, but I have seen that you run this game a lot, so it's pretty cool to see other people care about this game. Right now, I'm just trying to cap out some of my skills, so that way I can try to make decent weapons, so that way I don't suffer as much on gold and platinum here. We'll go for another silver run. We'll just punch the hell out of everyone there. Probably not going to actually punch the hell out of everyone there. That'd take forever. Because specifically you, Dunyer, you would take a little bit of time, so I'm just going to switch to fire and light this up. Thanks for giving me these guys the deck. Did I need to do it this way? Absolutely not, but I did. Aha! Oh, you dropped an Earth Nut for me. I'll take that. That's good. Nope. Nope. Which one is it that still needs the hammer? This one. That was one shot. Why did I try punching that one? That's what I get for looking over and see what updates happen in chat. You. Whack. And you are going to be able to hit me. There we go. Let's see, what is that? Yeah, I bet that it is. Oh, it's fixed per kill? That actually makes some sense. Okay. I had a feeling that was the case, but I didn't feel like repeating every dungeon, because I know some people can get tired of seeing the same dungeon over and over. I like running Ruins a lot, because I like grabbing the Sonic Log every time and sell it. Or use it back when I was a kid, because the sun sensor didn't want to work all the time. I'd be right in the sunlight, and the game would be like, no, you don't actually have sunlight. And I'd be like, what do you mean? I'm standing right in it. I'm burning myself right now. What are you talking about? Yeah, get in there. Come on, Ringo. We'll go ahead and... I don't actually have solar equipped right now. I need to fix that. Oh, I just... Whoops! Didn't want to 3-shot him. Okay. Let's see. Dark. We'll take it over Coffin because we aren't going to worry about Coffin for a bit. Now, let's do that gambling. Am I going to get Durthor off the rip? This is 2 for 1. I did! Let's go! Every time! I say every time, but it's not actually every time. But it seems like it lately.
Aw, dang it.
This one's it. Nope.
Aw, dang it.
This one's it. It's literal last one. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that L. There she is. And now she's reddening. Meaning it's time to switch over to the Morningstar. Can I hit her there? Nope. There you are. Nope, I just whiffed that shot. Oh, that was a lot of damage. Bye-bye, Durthor. Dvalin, I swear, Dvalin, even though you're probably, like, a cool character or whatever, you feel like filler. Why am I trying to use that without switching? That's how much I care about Dvalin. So filler, I don't even feel like giving credit of an actual elemental fight. One more? Can Dvalin decide to show up in a punchable range? Is this enough damage to punch? That's a good question I don't have the answer to right now. Are you gonna show up far away? Oh, nah. In fact, I feel like flexing a little bit. We're gonna Gundle Soul you. You really right in the perfect area. That is just unfortunate on me. Don't mind that. There we go. Let's see. Oh, there is a tell beyond doing the bat? Okay. Yeah, a lot of times I'm trying to think of the actual term. I guess brute force it and just slap through all the time. Because it feels like sometimes it takes more time to transform into a bat, or I guess if in this part of it, eating a sea all nut. Whoop. Dang, that hurt a little bit, but I'm not sweating it. I'm not even wearing the Brigandine as I was reminded of recently enough, because I checked and saw it was actually just the training armor. Let's see. Get him with that little elements Haiyou. No grabs. It's not allowed, Dane. Come on. See, I know this says that it does extra damage to immortals, so I wonder how much it actually does. You can't hit Sabata with those. Only I am allowed to fight Sabata. Oh, it's just the extra 10. Okay, it's like anything else that does damage buffs. I don't know why I thought it would be more. But hey, it's a little boon against elementally enhanced Dane or Ringo, so... I don't know why I'm saying elementally. That has nothing to do with elements. Oh well. Take what? Your dark power or whatever? Nah. Ah, crap. He grabbed me. Dane, that's not supposed to happen. Come on. You know this. Of course you know this. Whoop. There we go. Nah, I'm not gonna hit by those. Come on. As I get hit by those because I was trying to catch this ball without running into it. Whoop. Dane, you know you're one shot, right? Of course it would help if I could just turn the right way. There we go. I swear, I'm not as silly as I can act. Sometimes. Sometimes. And that was Silver Dawn, right? Yep, that's Silver Dawn again. Is it going to be another Corsica? It's a mallet. That's actually okay. I'm way beyond it, but it's okay. Let's see. Strength again. We're just going to turbo dump strength now. Because the harder I hit, the faster I can grind skills, right? I don't know if there's actually a limit where it just stops mattering aside from, yeah, you hit 99. And I'm trying to remember if there's anything where I get another Strength Tarot at this point, because I think that I've hit all of them. dark bugs have no effect on me. Dudes out here calling me silly like this. Okay, I feel that. Sure. Call me silly. See if I care. Oh no, the sun got really intense for a second there. Way more cooperative here than it is normally. There we go. I can toss items. I think I still got some stuff I can sell you, Cheyenne. Aside from the mallet I just picked up. Yeah. Or maul. Excuse me for calling it the wrong item. I'll keep the club because it is what I switch to when I'm upgrading hammers. And it's mostly because it's the cheapest. Yes, I'd like to use warehouse violet. Thank you. Which, yeah, it's not going to help a whole lot, but it'll help me brute force through everything I need to do with the gold. Which is also the other reason why I'm trying to grind my stats. And why I'm wearing the training armor instead of a brigandine or any of that. Because level 67 is not the strongest. Obviously, I know. But I mean, I feel like it's kind of standout. Let's do another run into catacombs. This time we're gonna take whatever's the highest. I think is bird? Yeah. For some reason I mixed up whether it was bird or bone. Come on, you guys are just gonna run into each other. Don't ask how I managed to time everything perfectly to not get hit there, because that is probably not gonna happen again. We are going to switch in our element Earth here, because you dislike it. Third time's the charm, right? Yep. Knock knock. There it is. Oh, they're in the same slot. That's perfect. Knock knock. Wait a second, did you see me? Get hit. Now hit each other again. Damn it. No, that's a self-solving problem. You see nothing. I said you see nothing. Thank you. These guys, totally blind. Especially when I just kind of knock them out and take them from being able to see anything. See, it's really inconsistent feeling about what they can and can't see over there. Freeze the other one. No! You were supposed to freeze him! Like this! I don't even need to use the enchant on you anymore. You're weak. Okay, next level. Perfect. More strength turbo. I know I want to hit at least, like, 80 strength. I feel like that'll be solid. I mean, shoot, I'd hope so. Look at that. 12 extra damage just on an elemental attack. That actually is pretty low. But, I mean, a level's a level. Really? Come on. Stop. Just gonna let that guy hit the ground again. And this guy? Really? You guys can't be serious. But yeah, see? That guy decided to eat the hit even though he was up. I don't understand it. Really, dude? There we go. Perfect. You were supposed to stay spinning. Yep. Yeah, I thought you dropped something. Next guy? Nope. That's right, this room only carries 2 every time, except for the bat on occasion. What happened there? I'm gonna make all 3 of you hit each other, hopefully. It actually worked! I didn't expect it to work! Perfect. Next room. Oh god, I look over and I see Stream has decided to do that thing that I hate. This is why I do recording alongside stream. You were supposed to... How did you not see me? Huh? Hold up. Whack. Whack. Whoop. No. Get back over here. We level up off these. We're going to deal with the 10 times HP these guys. Probably the worst of these extra bits of dungeon. 10 times normal life, yep. But I have enough to hit them for way more than usual, so it makes up the difference than it was before. But it doesn't help if they just see me the whole way. Oh my god. Really? You dodged that! You bastard! Finally, somebody I can knock down. Yeah, get turned to rocks! Perfect for taking a bite out of. Whoop. Oh, that is a pivotal hit right there. 3 for 1. Now they all freak out. They run around like chickens with their heads cut off. Can't imagine why. I'll take that gamble. I'll keep my HP. Yeah, I shouldn't have taken that gamble, but I did. I kept my gamble. You, give me an earth nut. This is why I like sword. You guys are pretty much the entire reason I'm a sword main. Swing fast, swing fun. Not even worried about fighting you. At least not right now. Speed nut? That is not the item you were meant to drop. I just love when they drop their rare item when I'm searching for their common item. That's just the way of the game, huh? Give me earth nut. Thank you. Now I just need to do that like 2 or 3 more times. One more roll, I hope. That's right, we're playing the bird gotcha. I guess that's just this whole dungeon right now. I'm surprised I didn't make a rock subtype for this dungeon. Got another one. Now just one more, preferably. Preferably one more is all I need. And the reason I didn't decide to transform wolf against the cockatrices is because I'm not sure I can. In fact, no, I'm thinking about it. Why don't I try it? You look pretty vulnerable. I bet you taste like chicken. Really? You turned at the best possible moment. You know what? I'm just gonna... There we go. Nope, I can't do it. Okay. That's that question answered. Glad to get that sorted sooner than later. Cool. Alright. Now hopefully hopefully my currently 1 remaining earth nut is enough. Probably not. But we'll try it. Let's see, we are going to switch nothing. We don't need to switch elements. I don't know why I'm doing that. Oh no, it's a trap! 10 times normal life. Ow! You guys still hurt. You weren't supposed to see me. You were supposed to hit the other one with that shot, not me. Got one of you. Didn't mean to kill shot. This is why I can't just go straight for mixed damage. I mean, I can, that's just... It takes more skill, and I don't want to use more skill. I'm trying to raise my skills. Which I suppose comes with the territory of trying to raise my skill is to use them. And that is why I brought the single earth nut that I still had. Nope. No. Gonna give you guys a second to chill out. Okay, you are the one I want to hit. Okay, both of you are freaking, but that lets me hit this one. I'm definitely doing more than 1 times bar. Definitely when they're like this. Yeah, I've got it now. I say as I immediately almost died. Don't worry about that. You guys are just crazy. Me dying? Nonsense. Never happens. Somebody jump cut to me falling over the last time I was in here. Gotcha. One more. Turn. Ah, shit, I'm out of energy again. Actually, I still have an energy nut. Me? Energy issue? Nonsense! Whoop. Oh, the game stuttered for a second there. That was strange stuttering. My strength is surpassing my agility. I now hit harder. Whew. 51 HP, I can take another hit. But it doesn't matter because I won't need to. See? Unstoppable. Got him. All that for a healer. Perfect. We love that. I'm going to step outside. Let's see. He dropped a Gradius. I'm calling it now. If he didn't, this never happened. If he did...
I can't stop winning.
Well, look at that. Called it. I'm a professional. I can smell when they have a Gradius. Don't ask me how. I just do, okay? Granted, that one was a ghoul, not a box, so it makes sense. Or no, it was a zombie, because ghouls are box in this one. This is what happens when you play one and then follow it up with two. Let's see. I'll probably just top off on those lunar bugs out here. Or not. All darkness. Whoopsie. It's like that one cereal. Oops, all tile. It's gonna be our new cereal brand. And this totally won't face any backlash at all. Especially nothing to do with any copyright infringements. God, no. Konami, who? The Yu-Gi-Oh guys? Nah, they got nothing to do with this. Come on. Just ignore the title card showing Konami every time. Let's see. I still got the pictures to do. Trying to remember. I know obviously I can get them from the rest of the battle arena. I think I need to do cross battle for any of them. I hope not, because I don't think I can. I don't think I can do cross battle right now. Because I still remember that one time I tried ages ago. I'll try it again solo, but it would probably just be even worse lag. Where it was just like, cool, you self-link and the game shits its pants. Both sides. Of course, that could just be the consequences of being ran on the same system and no separation. Which, I mean, I guess I could figure a workaround for that, but oh man, I'd just be sitting there on one end, and on the other end, I'm actually fighting Shade Man and stuff, so... Which, I guess, spoiler for anyone who didn't know, that the Shade Man is the guy you fight for that. Solar Tree is still barely a sapling. That is probably, like, the most painful thing about not being able to spend countless hours on this. Is hell, I was looking at my ancient save, as I'm going to call it. And, the Solar Tree still wasn't fully grown. But that was also, again, like, the save where I had the physical hard copy, and it had the problem of, oh, you're trying to get some actual sunlight in here? No, you can only use the artificial sources because the game hates you a little bit. But that's fine. Doesn't actually hate me. Come on.
Keep the sun always in your heart.
And I will keep the sun in my heart, Lita. It's a Haiyou Thursday, after all. Title drop. Now, the downside to this exact strategy is I have absolutely zero energy recovery that isn't Doomy. And I, as a point of pride, am not going to use Doomy's power. Don't drop anything. Good. Okay. Into this dungeon we go! Battle Arena! Go Gold! Let's see, it's going to start off with the axe and the sword. That's normal. Then it's going to go Cheyenne, so I want to keep Earth. And I don't know why I'm trying to just do it like I'm out of the room, so that way if I die, it's going to reset, because it's not. That's fine, though. Morningstar versus... Ah, that hurt. That hurt. I'm going to remember to switch over to my Brigandine right now. I'm going to try not to have to find out how much it changes. Because we are already entering chocolate territory. No. No. Neither of you are allowed to hit me. Well, they burned away, so now the sword's going to start wiggling again. No. Spear. And actually benefiting from it being spear. Skill point was actually just a bonus that time. Let's go. Oh, no, you don't. Ow. Okay, fine. We'll eat one. Look at that. I ate the chocolate. Definitely not going to get hit by that, because as I've said before, if I get hit by that, I die. Just simple. See, Cheyenne is the next guy, so I'll go ahead and use a little bit of energy attack to speed you along. I say using the one weapon that doesn't have to worry about my energy attacks actually being charging. Which I suppose means that I could just spear this whole dungeon, but that... I'm not a spearman, so... Granted, Astro Spear has me reconsidering that just a little bit. Any other spear, though, is kind of like, no. If I were to use an alternate weapon, 9 times out of 10 is the hammer. Otherwise, swords, every time. I'm not counting guns, because they're sub-type, I suppose, of fist here. Just because they take the same slot. I could have sworn I hit both. Oh well. No, you don't get your crazy hit off. Okay, that was a shadow. I thought for a second I was prepping the full swing. I hit both, okay. That time it didn't even look like I hit both. See, I probably should have pieced together the lack of red glow. But then again, the red glow still popped up for that one, so, I mean, just different giant swings, I guess. Either way, I'm not letting it hit me. If it hits me, it is purely because it is just, I guess, simply better in that instance, at that moment in time. Oh, that was enough for the kill shot. Let's go. Cheyenne, it's your turn to get cooked. Again. And considering how little energy I have, I need to do this. But don't worry, Cheyenne. I cleared out enough inventory just for you, pal. Definitely gonna element up on it. Okay, yeah, I don't want to just eat his hits like I've been doing. Ooh, oh no, that hurt. Okay. We're chilling again. Woo! Cheyenne, stop this. Stop this madness. Ow! I'm just chewing through all of my items, but that's also why I got a full inventory of them. Give me your steak. I'm not gonna need the Invis Shroom. I shouldn't have done that. I should have charged up, but oh well. We're gonna have to suffer. Or... do me! Do I? I think I have to. Oh. Oh no, I can't. Goes to show how much I use her power. Oh no! Vampire. Coffin. I still have options. I may be out of choice, but That hurted. That hurted quite a bit. stay over there. You stay over there. Okay, we're just gonna have to take a nap here. I gotta force it. I don't like... Yeah, I knew it. I felt it coming. I still gotta try to get some damage in, right? Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Cool. We're cool. You bitch! Ah! Ah! And that is why I should have charged up when I fought Cheyenne. That is the entire bit. So, yeah. Taking a lot of needless damage there. And by needless, I mean kind of needed in that instance. I don't even know what the hell I'm saying anymore. I've said that before, though. Come on, give me lunar bugs. Ugh. Fine, I'll charge. On the upside, I didn't lose my items. I did, however, lose my skill gain. That is the problem with that. Let's see. If it weren't for the fact that I know it's a hell mode, kind of, I would go straight for the Dream Avenue, but it'd be my luck that I just waste every resource I do have. Especially because I don't plan on save scumming or anything like that. Gotta keep everything legit, you know? That said, being level 70 when I could be level 99 is not the greatest. So I say we're gonna grind just a little bit more. What? I wasn't already grinding my ass off? That's right. I haven't done everything yet. After all the items grinding I've done has been get a box full of chocolate. Well, nothing else. I can do this. Especially if what Dricodon said was about it being fixed is true. Which I have no reason to doubt the guy, so I'll run with it. Which also means that I could really just go and, as Zazie so eloquently said, take care of all the peons. You're a mimic. I don't know why I hit that when I know it's the elixir. But it's gonna be like the one SpongeBob character in here. The one SpongeBob character seemingly everyone remembers. Really? I'm not one-shotting you with that. Of course I'm not. That'd be funny. Just beat this guy to hell and back. Oh, that's right. They drop an elixir as their second item. I forgot about that. That's a nice little thing to have. I mean, like, I don't know, most of an inventory of chocolate. I always instinctively try to top off with that earthly nut. That would have been bad right now, because vampires don't like that. It's like it's running away. And I find it funny. After all my tragedies involving mimics, if we can call them that, being able to just do this number and bully the same mimic over and over is kind of fun. That's for me getting mimicked. That's the entire bit. Oh, 2 in a row. Let's go. Yeah, I never made it past gold as a child because, hell, I looked at a save and it still don't have it cleared. But I did have an inventory full of chocolate beef, as we're gonna call it, I guess. And, 2 energy, like 2 solar nuts. I also did have a bear nut in there. I don't know if that actually is a good strategy for this or not, though. Because, like, that kind of relies on just tanking hits, and I'm trying not to take hits at all, so... Granted, you could say the same thing about the healing items. I like how I said I was just going to try not to bully the same mimic over and over before I got into this room, but shoot, now here I am bullying the hell out of the same mimic over and over, and it's kind of fun. Whack! Could I have probably off-cameraed some of this bit? Probably, but I mean, I didn't, and now here we are, and it just kind of feels like I'd be like what people say about Minecrafters and the whole, oh, I did some off-camera mining, and it's like, I didn't do that, come on. I'm legit. I don't even know how I would cheat in this game, honestly. I'm not trying to find out. Let's see. 5-ish chocolates, that's good, but I could go for a few more. If nothing else, this is something I can sell for a decent chunk of change. Of course, because of my intentions, I'm not. But I could. Well, yeah, I died in the gauntlet. I took 500 damage in a single hit, with a health bar that only has 500 health. Granted, I was chilling in my coffin trying to heal. I don't know if that had any impact on it. But either way, getting hit hard hurts. Which is why at some point I probably should, after I upgrade my strength a little bit more, cap out agility to match. Oh, Django, chill, chill. I want one more chocolate. I know it's not a full inventory, but that's fine. Perfect. It listened. It's like, cool, you'll stop bullying me. Okay. Out to the next rooms. Bye, dude. Oh, you didn't hear me. Sad, dude. Flying enemies. Love to see it. You know what? Sure. We'll gun this one. 600 damage, just casually. Why am I so good at shooting them now instead of punching or like... Well, I was gonna punch if I didn't have gun equipped, but shh about that. Why am I so much better at hitting them with my freaking gun than I am with the hammer? You'd think that it'd be harder to shoot them, especially since they're so close. Gradius. So you're a run-of-the-mill. Yeah, I've heard. I don't know why your weapons are run-of-the-mill. You'd think that you'd be better forged by now. Am I throwing shade at Cheyenne, considering the fact that I didn't get to charge the last time I fight him? Yes. Solar marksman. True. I am a solar marksman now. Even though my gun skill is only 88 out of the 99. My stat chart is a mess. I'm so used to being balanced. Which is probably why I've never actually beat gold as a kid. Because that save has like every stat the same except my vitality for some reason. I guess I was just like, well, they hit hard, so I'm gonna try to make sure I can take the hit hard. Even though I could just go for, like, agility and move faster while I'm taking the hit harder. Ideally, I won't have to take the hit at all with that. Okay, here's the idea. I'm gonna dump most of this chocolate so that way it doesn't melt. I know, ironically counterintuitive, but there's a thought process here. And maybe it'll come up for, like, Dream Avenue. I'll keep these two, and I'll make sure I keep an eye on which slots they're in. And we're just gonna turn the hell up on the sun. We're gonna actually make it a little bit practical. We're gonna forge just a bit. Well, enough, I'd hope. Let's see, this'll... No, I need an extra... No, give me my extra hammer. I need that, Cheyenne. Let's see. Give me that. Now I can make another blood mace, I believe? Which should be big enough difference. And then with the blood mace, I can just kind of pocket it until I get good enough to make a better one. This will up my skill, give me an excuse for having maxed out sun to burn some of that chocolate, so that way when I get the 2 solar nuts I'm going to keep an eye on, I can keep that going right. Let's see, I suppose I could go ahead and do that strat that I thought about as a kid that might not be the greatest, but still technically workable. And go get a bear nut. But I don't know. See, I'm trying to remember if I've even done the puzzle for the bear nut in this save. I want to say so. The one in the ruins. Superb workmanship, and I got a skill up. Let's go. That's why we do this stuff. It's not the only reason we do this stuff, it just so happens to help do the stuff. Oh yeah, I will acknowledge, when I was testing trying to get everything English working for, and I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in a previous stream, but I could be wrong. When I was trying to get everything working for Sabata's counterattack here, I did find out that the Solar Smith is quite different. And it kind of saddens me, because I was hoping it would actually be the same. I know, people were like, oh yeah, we don't want evolutions on our methods, and I'm like, actually, I really like the Solar Smith as it is. But I'm sure I can get used to it and like it too. It's just a tighter timing thing, and it's a little more jumpy. Oh, these are both SP. Let's go. Warhammer time. Come on, I can hit a bat with a gun that's way closer than I should, but... Okay, that one should have been a great. I count that one. That's an extra hit that is not reading. Whatever number he tosses, add an extra one. 13 greats. There we go. Let's see. And now we have Bloody Mace with this damage based on enemies. That's fine. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm trying to be a blacksmith right now. I'm trying to be a soulsmith right now. Let's see. Can I do another one? No, it just goes straight to Morningstar. And the problem with that is I'm going to show everyone real quick, unless the game decides to be a little bit silly and make me look like the goofball I am sometimes. Hi, Violet. I'm used to you not being here by now, by the way. We're going to grab this club. We're going to equip this club. I know. And now, we're going to look at upping these. But here's the problem. I'm not skilled enough! That's the problem. It sucks. However, what I can do, while I'm thinking about that idea just a teensy bit, is still continue to smith and enhance myself. I kind of hate that those aren't melting at all. I have a couple of routes here, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Because if I'm not mistaken, Partisan is where I left off on Spears. But I'm also too broke, apparently. So, we're gonna go on a money run, I guess. Actually, hold on, how much... No, I channeled a lot of my, solar station into my bank because of Doomy. That's right. So I'm not gonna do that again. I will be broke, and I don't need to be broke, because that sucks. We're gonna drop the Cursed Mace off. We're gonna drop this Cursed Mace into my box. Even though I just went by my box, I am scatterbrain. We scatter these brains out here. Bloody Mace, box. Be gone. We have a Morningstar, and we're gonna keep it on. And now, with the power of my Morningstar, we're going to go ahead into... Actually, let's do an infiltration. I feel like being sneaky. It doesn't really matter. I just need to make sure that I don't recklessly run forward. It also helps have that. I only need to land one hit on you, and it doesn't need to be enchanted. Try to make sure I don't walk too fast. That's why I went ahead and enchanted up for that guy. I also like to make sure that if I'm hitting from the side, I guarantee the kill shot. Which shouldn't be a problem, but we're going to make sure that we care for it anyway. Yeah, I can slink on Baiyou. I know this dungeon so well. Don't even bother killing them. They're more hassle than they're worth. Were there any items here? Because if there aren't any items, that defeats half the purpose of me doing this. There are not. Whoopsie. I'm just being stealthy for the sake of it now. Oh well. Just making sure. There is an item here. There's the Invisis Room, which is way worse than the Sunny Clog, but money's money. If nothing else, I didn't have to walk from the library all the way over here. I got that go. So you know what I said about being reckless? That was me being reckless. Anyway, that didn't matter though, because we know now for sure that it didn't matter. Thankfully, I kept the items so I can sell them. Hi, Lita. Buy my nut and my shroom. Alright. I can show everyone that, surprise game over. I believe we're in the right timeline where I can. Saving, manually. Because I'm not about to go through that BS. I'm a vampire now. Hey, Lita. Do I know about fighting without weapons? Yeah, I know about fighting without weapons. That's cool, though. I don't really care about hearing about how my strength trains up, though. How about we both try the maximum power together? Don't worry about it, Lita. Solar Tree is just like Solar Fruit. It needs the sun's rays to grow. Yep. And now... Is this enough? Oh, there it is. This is the line. I've made up my mind. For you, and only you, Master Jingo, I want to give you my blood. She's not saying anything past here. Now here's where we have a pivotal decision. We can leave the room and prevent this, or we can commit atrocities against man and woman and everything else. Unfortunately, despite my alignment as Solar Boy instead of Vampire Boy, even though I see the vampire on here, this is why I saved. Do I bother paying? Sure. What? What? It saved me here? Okay. That's weird. Why did I lose my health bar? I didn't die. I mean, Lita did in that timeline. I am broke now. Yeah, no, we're just gonna try to figure out a way to not reset the game in order to get my money up. Actually, you know what? I don't care. We're just gonna go sell stuff anyway, so it doesn't change anything. I just didn't have to indebt myself, and that's fine. But yeah, that was the secret-ish Easter egg, I guess, of you can have Lita submit her life to you, I guess. And this only, if I remember right, I know that it's anytime you talk to her a whole bunch as a vampire, at least at this point in the game. But I want to say it has to also have, like, the time restrictions, which so happen to be within because it's nighttime. And really, that's it. Then you just hit her with the wolf form. And she's just like, oh no, blood. It's like, oh no, don't take her blood. You'll game over. I don't know what I'm saying anymore again. But that's just business here. I am gonna turn down the sun a bit. I don't want to overcook. We already saw the dangers of that last time. Really? Get off my face. There we go. Oh, you're red! Perfect! Finally, something exciting. My health bar's full enough, so I'll just... Oh, 280. I'm actually doing okay damage here. I'm so used to doing shit damage to these guys, but I guess when you're almost their level, it makes sense. My power is relevant to you. I can actually farm them now. Red 3, that's right. Trying to do this like halfway from memory. This one, right? And these. Let's go. I have memory. I didn't do it a whole lot, but I did it enough, you know? This one is 1 red, which... Yep, is cross pattern, right? Yeah, I thought so. That's the one thing I don't like about not doing that in a certain order. It's like, oh yeah, look at you, you decided to press it at the wrong sequencing. So now you have to deal with it resetting itself. But if you do it right, like this one, which I do have dedicated to memory, didn't even need to check and double check myself. There's our bear nut. And like that, when we return, we'll have made the difference back between what we did whenever we took a bite out of Lita. And honestly, considering it's a game over, it makes me wonder what the actual implications are. Maybe it's like in Metal Gear whenever you kill Ocelot. And it's just like, you created a time paradox, Snake. It's like, Jingo, no, you can't create time paradoxes, come on. Lita's not supposed to be bit like that, come on. She's supposed to stay the Earthly Maiden. And if you turn her into a vampire or fighter or whatever, which probably would turn her into a vampire, that caused several problems. It also kind of invalidates saving her way back when as we fought the Count. You're red again! Perfect! Unfortunately for you, that means you're pretty good for skill buffs. You're, if nothing else, free XP. In fact, I want to say I'm still wearing... No, I'm still wearing the Training Protector. We're good. Give me power. Damn. Well, next room. Just running by these guys because they're more hassle than they're worth right now. Move past these so-called peons. Take my freebies. Thankfully, this isn't like the infiltration run, so don't have to worry about them having to see me, or don't have to worry about bumping into them as much because they have a gap. Let's move fine when I'm slow and when I'm fast. Defeat the skeletons. Anyway. And now we get an elixir, which is also good money. So basically, there's 3 guaranteed items in this dungeon that are really good for selling. And that's why I love this dungeon so much. In fact, that is one thing I can say for certain is, despite everything, my ancient save had, full money. Maxed out bank, maxed out, I'm pretty sure, solar station. I almost said it like I wasn't sure what the solar station was. Okay. Now, because I do intend on going on another run, I am going to see, yeah. Yeah, I want to make sure those actually turn. Sell the bear nut. Now, I could box it, but we're probably going to go on 1 or 2 runs. I'm not sure how many runs I want to do.
The sun always in your heart.
I'm still debating on whether or not I want to use the thing.